Hello and welcome to the MJ Take on Sports Fan Entertainment, and at last, the 2017 NBA Finals are here. Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Golden State Warriors. It's time for my official predictions. Who do I have winning this series? Who do you have? Comment down below. I want to know. Last year, I had the Golden State Warriors beating the Cleveland Cavaliers, and I want to say 6 games. I was wrong. The year before that, I had the Warriors beating the Cavs in 6 games. I was right. So, I've been a little up and down with my predictions the past couple years. Will I go with the same prediction? Let's talk about this series. And let's compare it back to last year. Now, this is one of the most interesting things that I think people talk about as it pertains to last year's NBA Finals, the 2016 NBA Finals. Oh my God, the Warriors blew a 3-1 lead. You know what? You're right. It's incredible. It's sad. It's ridiculous. But wait 1 second. The Warriors were up 3-1. That's an important thing to note. Okay, yes, it's sad that they blew a 3-1 lead. Yes, it's sad that the Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowl blew a 28-3 lead. But the Falcons were up 28-3. The Warriors were up 3-1. In order for that to be the case, that team must have been pretty freaking good to get to that point. So the Golden State Warriors, they're only 1 win away from beating the Cleveland Cavaliers in 5 games. And if Draymond Green doesn't get suspended, perhaps that they do. That's one thing that I look at. But on the Cavaliers side of things, LeBron James is playing at the peak of his career. I don't think he's ever been better. And let me tell you this right now. If LeBron James played the way he's playing now, back in 2014 when the Heat lost to the Spurs, or even when the Heat beat the Spurs back in 2013, or when the Heat lost to the Mavs in 2011, we'd be talking about LeBron James being a 5-time NBA champion and a dominant champion. He would be Michael Jordan level to me. As we're beginning to have Michael Jordan versus LeBron James conversations, I would agree with the LeBron James stans and truthers if LeBron had been playing this well. But he has been playing this well. But hey, with that said, let's marvel at the fact that this guy is currently playing great in the 2017 NBA playoffs. In the 2017 NBA playoffs, LeBron James is averaging 32.5 points per game, 8 rebounds per game, 7 assists per game, 2.2 steals, and 1.4 blocks, shooting 56% from field goal percentage. Okay, my goodness, this guy's playing well, and he's shooting 42% from 3. He is playing great. And when we begin to have LeBron James versus Michael Jordan conversations, I would love to join the LeBron James fan side, in that club, but he has been playing this well his entire career. If LeBron James had been playing this well his entire career, or just for the majority of his career, let's say the past 6 years, there'd be no conversation. Why? Because this LeBron James would have literally won the last straight 6 finals. Maybe not against the Warriors in 2015, but this LeBron James would have definitely beat the Spurs in 2014, definitely beat the Mavericks in 2011, would have probably went to the NBA Finals in 2010, would have lost to the Orlando Magic when they did. If LeBron James had been playing this well for the past 7-8 years, there'd be no conversation. But now there's a conversation because now he's just playing this well, and he's playing great. And if he can sustain this for the upcoming years, perhaps he will ascend past Jordan, but that's not really relevant to this conversation. What is relevant to this conversation is, wow, this guy's playing great. We look at Stephen Curry, right? This guy has not been great in the NBA Finals, right? I say not so fast. I don't think he was good in the NBA Finals last year, but for some reason we keep forgetting how good he was in 2015, because he averaged 26 points per game in that 2015 NBA Finals with about 6 assists and 5 rebounds, shooting about 46%. So Steph Curry, will he bounce back? I think absolutely, man. You see how he's been playing in the playoffs lately, the past couple of series. This boy is hot again. This boy is aggressive again. And he and Durant have a nice chemistry. But now there's an odd man now. And his name is Klay Thompson, as he has not been playing very well in the playoffs lately. He averaged about 10 points per game against the Spurs, averaged about 11 points per game against the Jazz in both of those series respectively. That concerns me. But if Klay Thompson is your third best player and he's not doing great, and you still know he has a chance to get real hot if they begin to put a lot of pressure on Durant and Curry, you can just kick it out to Klay Thompson for some open three-pointers. I'm going to take that. And then consider Draymond Green. And last year, what he was able to do, he played really well. Remember, he carried the Warriors in Game 7, led them to even being close to winning that game. He played really well in another game. I want to say Game 3, maybe Game 2. He put up like 28 points per game. He averaged for the whole series about 15.5 points per game. Draymond Green was really good last year, and we are forgetting this is a guy that's causing an issue for the Cavs defensively. Kevin Love can't guard Draymond Green for some reason. Draymond Green pushes him around, dominates him, shoots threes on him, dominates him down low. Love still comes down with a decent amount of rebounds, but Draymond Green has been a problem for Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers the past 2 years, so look out for that. So again, man, look, when we're looking at the NBA Finals, this is the NBA, and it's all about star power. It's pretty much always been about star power, and the Golden State Warriors, they have Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. The Cleveland Cavaliers, they have LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, who, by the way, let's talk about Kyrie Irving just for a second. This guy's playing great, too. I mean, this guy averaged, a field goal percentage of about 62% in the previous series in the Eastern Conference Finals against the Boston Celtics. This guy's playing great. He put up 41 points in last year's Game 5. If he doesn't put up 41, let's say he puts up 20, that series is over in Game 5. So Kyrie's playing great. Kevin Love is playing better. Okay, Kevin Love wasn't playing this well last year, this time in the NBA playoffs. Everyone has ascended their level of play for the most part. I mean, Steph Curry is averaging less than he was last year. Same goes with Durant and Klay, just because they have a new guy on their team, but they're shooting way more efficient than they were last year in the playoffs, at least. So you like the increase of production there. And it also just goes to show that, man, the NBA has lost all sorts of parity, and these two teams are just so stacked to the point where they're shooting ridiculously high field goal percentages. But whatever. So with that said, what is my prediction? Who will I pick? Let me tell you right now, man, I am afraid of LeBron James right now. Again, I think he's playing the best he's ever played. If he would have played at this level for the past 8 years, we'd be talking about a 6-time NBA champion after this series. Okay, LeBron James has been playing absolutely great. He's just playing so great. This individual season he's having, or the individual postseason he's having, is up there with the best of all time, if not the best of all time. And it scares the living hell out of me, and it should scare the living hell out of the Golden State Warriors. But I'm going to pick the Golden State Warriors to win this series yet again in 6 games. That's my staple prediction. I'm going back to it. And really it's for one main reason. And when you're going to pick the NBA, really it's just, I think you just should find one reason and just go with that reason. The Golden State Warriors are pissed and they are hungry. And that goes a long way. We were talking about the Warriors, talking about the Cavaliers in August, in September, in October. Draymond Green holding the press conference saying, if we face the Cavaliers, I want to kill them. I want to murder them. I want to tranquilize them, vanquish them, whatever he said. I want to do horrible things to them in prison. That's the type of stuff Draymond Green was saying in the press conference. We even heard Klay Thompson, cool Klay Thompson, who never seems to really care about anything. Even Klay Thompson has been saying, look, I want to take down the Golden State Warriors. Even cool Steph Curry doing his shimmies as he does. He's been talking about taking down the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Kevin Durant, the traitor, the wussy, the whatever you want to call him, he's pissed. And yeah, he may be skinny. And yeah, he may be lanky, a little awkward, a little nerdy. But I am not going to bet against a pissed off Kevin Durant. He wants to show the world that he went to Golden State for a reason. Now, on the opposite side, LeBron James is also hungry. Kyrie Irving, pretty hungry. But is he as hungry as Draymond? Is he as hungry as Klay Thompson? Is he as hungry as Kevin Durant or Steph Curry? I'm not so sure. Tristan Thompson? No way. How about some other guys? Richard Jefferson, he won last year. He's going to try again, but he's pretty much happy at this point. He's thinking about his retirement, I think. Kyle Korver, he's pretty hungry because he hasn't won one yet. I think this guy's going to be huge in this series. Some other guys as well, J.R. Smith. I mean, he was pretty happy that he won last year, but I think if it's getting real tough in a late Game 6, is this guy really going to try as hard as a Klay Thompson will, as hard as a Kevin Durant will? Or will Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Draymond, Steph Curry, will they have that extra little bit of energy, motivation, and whatnot to push forward? I think so. And that's what I'm betting on. Because this is why it's so hard to repeat in the NBA or the NFL or whatever. Because when you win that championship, you lose a little bit of hunger. But then when you have another team that has a lot more hunger because you beat them, I say good luck beating them again. So when we talk about all these stats, points, assists, blocks, rebounds, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, steals, personal fouls, technical fouls, I don't think any of that matters. I think it boils down to this: revenge. And the feeling of we can't lose to them again, and the Cavaliers not being as hungry as the Golden State Warriors are to me. And perhaps I will be wrong on this, and perhaps talent will supersede, LeBron James will supersede, and they'll get it done. But why did the San Antonio Spurs beat the Miami Heat in 2014? The Spurs were freaking hungry. They were this close. They were pissed off. They came back better, and they got it done. I expect that from the Golden State Warriors, and we'll see if next year we have the same matchup. If we do, I wouldn't be surprised if the Cavs return the favor, because I think these two teams are just so close to where it's that little bit of motivation and passion that'll push the Golden State Warriors over the top. So there you go. That is my 2017 NBA Finals prediction video. What are your predictions? Comment down below. I want to know. By the way, who's going to be the MVP? I'm going to go with Kevin Durant. Again, this guy's pissed. I think he wants to show the world that, hey, I went to Golden State for a reason. Watch as I win the MVP award. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, to subscribe. And until next time, this has been the MJ Take on Sports Fan Entertainment. Now I'm out. Peace.